And so that's the short intro Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, which is a 2003 if I'm not mistaken. But you are gonna watch me show. This is a let's show just now. I'm gonna make a let's play of this. No worries here, but a let's show of my part. If people who don't know this, then I'll tell you. So you build your own amusement parks and you have to construct everything and so on. And so sandbox, I'll explain here. There's tutorial mode, which explains it has all these tutorials from. Oh, I'll come to this. I'll come to that later with the world. There's career mode, which means like you have limited money. It's just like sandbox mode. You play forever, but you have limited money. Yeah, play forever. Then there's sandbox mode, which unlimited money and forever. And then there's your custom scenario, which you can see under tools. You can make your own peeps. You can make a scenario editor. You can design your own coasters and save them so that you can just build them. You can use the building designer to make buildings. Let's use the peep designer for an example. Yeah, so we add a new family. We would just call them Gamers 44. And then there's only going to be one person. You can add a person by writing yes and 44. So then you can enter. You can then go to the closet. Here you can choose your character type. I'm going to choose that. You can choose the appearance. I'll just choose that. And then you can choose the shade. You can choose the color, of course. But I think that's here. You can choose. Like that. Bright intensity. Let's take crazy. You could also randomize. And then you go back. And then we can play. So I'm just gonna use for my let's show. I'm gonna show you my game that I called Six Flags. I have lots of games. Yes, not lots, only 4 saved data. But this is the best one of all. I've worked not very hard on it actually. But then we can go over the basics because I have so much stuff. But one thing, a couple of things of course, I don't have. Those are add-ons because I got a Rollercoaster 3 Deluxe Edition, which adds wild, which adds animals and animal enclosures and stuff, and soaked, which adds swimming pools and all the accessories for swimming, and of course extra coasters for both. So now we have the whole pack. You can't add anything more unless you go onto their forums and just download roller coasters from other people do over the time. But anyway, so this is my place. Yeah, and so there you can see the name. It's Six Flags. I love the signs just saying. And then you can hear there's the souvenir store, which is open. Let's go over the basics for these stats. So, here you can choose the name and if you want to trash it or send a mechanic. Here you can see the finances. Here the thoughts of the guests who used it. So not a lot of thoughts, none actually. Here you can set the price of what what there is. So yeah, 80 cents. There's only postcards here. This is by food stalls. I'll come to that. And then there's the peeps. 0 per hour. Total customers in 2 years was 8. So that didn't get very well, did it? Anyway, so now we have the balloon stand and first aid, which is a utility. You can't charge any money for first aid, but you can charge money for these stuff. So that's good. Yeah, I charge 50 cents. Here are my information stands where there are stuff to buy. umbrella, kids umbrella and map with all the expected prices, and then we get to the and then we get to the food stands. This gets a bit more complicated. So down here you can choose how many of each everybody can take. I did guest choice, so they can choose whatever. So the kids burger is 160, 170 for the small burger, 250 for the medium burger, and the large burger is 450. If I would put this stuff down to some, then I would have to choose on which burger it goes. But since I put it on choice, so they can choose on which burger they want to put ketchup, cheese, and pickle. Yes, and there's the stats. 646 total customers, and then the finances. Wait, let's see. Yeah, then we come to the drinks stuff. They just made an emergency stop. Great. I'll just send them kind of, yeah, don't go anyway. Tons. Yeah, you have to hire people. So these are expected. Here you would also have to do it, but since I put it like that, then blah, blah. You know, it's the same actually. Just you can change the process. Like in drinks, you can change the names. I changed to Fanta, Via Water, a vanilla milkshake, and Toast C. Here's then a pizzeria with pizza Hawaii, pizza a la cheese, salami pizza, and meat freeze pizza. And then there's vanilla single, vanilla double, chocolate single, chocolate double. Get it? Because the vanilla get into the chocolate to double. Oh no, that wasn't funny. Anyway, so here you could change this. There's a chocolate stick or not, but sounds good. Anyway. So let's go to the coffee stand. Yeah, it's the same and all that. So finally it says to attractions, but the attractions are here. This is called the Swinger. It is a chess, like nearly nobody's on. But what I didn't tell you yet, you can go onto this, which maybe was one of the main reasons I got this game. You can go onto the rides even when they move. So when we start, I'll go back. And then people go on. Yeah, that means it's broken. But that's something else. That's embarrassing. So if these people would finally just not starting. Yeah, so they failed to start. That's the emergency stop sign. You can actually see the whole thing here. This is miniature size. Anyway, so now this is crazy. Now the top has slanted that way so that we swing and get pushed out. That was just a message. I think the really function is fixed. Is it? Yes, it's fixed. So, yeah, that's really say. You can stay on there as long as you want. You just wasted more time. That's trash that janitor didn't pick up. I don't understand why the janitors aren't coming here. But anyway, we get a janitor. We just plop him there, and we will have to get a trash can. And now we need to delete all the themes. And we will put trash cans. We and we. There's throw up. Yeah, they throw up if it's too intense. Or when it's too nauseating, it's too high. I hope you know what nausea is.